Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play another game of the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. I'll be sporting the Imperial Fleet, and Vinny Jr. will be playing as the Rebel Alliance. So with that being said, let's take a quick look at what ships we picked and what upgrade cards go along with them. As far as Vinny's setup is concerned, he has one X-Wing and one Y-Wing. For his X-Wing, that is being piloted by Wedge Antilles. He has an R2 astromech and the proton torpedoes upgrade. As far as the Y-Wing is concerned, he has Horton Somme, 2 proton torpedo upgrades, a blaster turret, and R2-D2. All of that comes to 75 points. As far as my setup is concerned, I have 3 TIE interceptors. I had to use the Imperial Aces model, even though some of the pilots are from the core game. I've got the Avenger Squadron pilot, the Alpha Squadron pilot, and the Royal Guard pilot, along with the Squad Leader upgrade card for the Royal Guard. All of that comes to a total of 62 points. Last game, I accidentally miscounted, and Vinny ended up with 10 points less than we thought he had. So I went ahead and took a 13-point penalty for this game just to sort of make up for it. Okay, just a few disclaimers to get out of the way. If you're a regular viewer, you'll be familiar with these. I don't have a video camera. This is just a standard camera, so it doesn't take video all that well. The lighting and the color may be off. Another thing to note, this is not a tournament. We're playing to have fun. So while we try to get all of the rules right, we're not going to go out of our way to spend a half an hour looking up to verify something. If I have to look in paragraph 9 subsection C to find it, then more than likely we're going to house rule it. So for those of you that are diehard fans and have to go by the rule book or whatever the case is, you're going to be bothered by it, but deal with it. Alright, so with that being said, here's our current setup. I've got my TIE interceptors over here. He's got its X-Wing and Y-Wing up here, and we formed a little asteroid belt in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and figure out what we want to do off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to move on to the movement phase, or the activation phase as it's supposed to be called. As far as pilot skill goes, I have a 1, so we'll start with that one. 3 straight ahead, and we'll do that. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shut off the camera to save time. We're not going to be in range to really fire at each other. But just for future reference, I have a 1, a pilot skill of 3, and a pilot skill of 6. His pilot skills are 8 and 9, so he'll be moving last but attacking first. Alright, once again we're at the movement phase. We weren't in range for combat. Let's go ahead and resolve these. The pilot skill of 1 goes 3 straight ahead. Next up we have the 3 over here, slight turn at 2. And finally we have straight ahead at 4. And that comes out the other side here. Now I should have taken some actions while I was doing that. I'm going to go ahead and just do focus for all 3. Technically, they should have been done, after moving, but all 3 moved at the same time. He hasn't done anything yet. Alright, again, we're house ruling it. Alright, so, what do you got over there for your 8?
2.
2 straight ahead?
No, 2 sideways.
2 this way?
Yeah,
Oh.
that.
For what, your Y-Wing?
Yeah.
Alright. And your X-Wing?
Move 1. In order to not get enemies.
Okay, so you're doing that. What was your action for this, by the way?
Focus.
Okay, and your action for your X-Wing?
Depend on what I can do.
You can focus or target lock, or if you have another card.
Let's see the target lock. How much is these? 2 to 3, so... Target lock.
Target lock?
HH.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. I want to see if he's in range, too. Yeah, we're in range. I'll do on him, because I don't have to shoot the asteroid. So, HH. I did a focus. Because I think he's a little bit closer. To make sure.
What are you doing?
I'm seeing if maybe, yeah, I'll keep it like that.
Okay. All right, so you did a target lock with the, did you put a target on this one? Okay. All right, so now we'll go ahead and move on to the combat phase. Okay, combat phase, this has the potential to end really quick. So your X-Wing gets to shoot first, pilot skill of 9.
My photon torpedoes.
All right, so you're going to do, you're going to spend your target lock to shoot proton torpedoes at this guy. He is at range 3.
When also 3. I also gonna do something.
Okay.
When attacking, reduce your defender's agility by 1.
Okay, so I get 1 less defense die.
You only get 3.
I get 2. Oh, 3. 1. Well, no, because you're attacking with proton torpedoes. That's a secondary weapon. Range does not matter with a secondary weapon.
How about
So,
defenders?
huh?
Oh yeah, 2.
At range 3, you're assuming that I would get 4. I would only get 3 normally, but because of your action or your ability, I only get 2. And your proton torpedoes gets how many? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get 4 attack die. Let's go ahead and...
And this is in the ability of the proton.
Alright, well you've got 1 critical, 1 hit. So I gotta roll 2. I've got an evade and a focus. I will spend my focus token to turn that into an evade, so no hit there. Next up we have your Y-Wing. He has a pilot skill of 8.
He cannot attack because of the blaster turret.
So you can't use your blaster turret because you're not at range 1 or 2.
I'm at range at that 1.
But you are at range 3. So you're going to use your primary weapon?
2.
So 2 attack dice. Who are you attacking?
I can only attack him or him.
Well, which
both
one?
at range 3.
Okay, so I get 4 defense die for being at range 3. Go on ahead. A blank and a focus. What do you want to do?
Spend my focus and I'll wait until I'm done because this is a special ability. May roll any of your blank results.
Is that for a primary weapon? Or a second?
No, it just says when you're rolling at 2's range. Then I'll use my focus.
Okay, so you're going to use your focus. So that means you get a hit and a critical?
Yeah.
Like so I got 4. Alright, I've got an evade, 2 blanks, and a focus. I don't have my focus anymore. So I do take 1 critical damage. So let me go ahead and take a face-up card. Reduce your agility value by 1 to a minimum of 0. Roll 1 attack die. On a hit result, flip this card face down. This is my Alpha Squadron pilot. So let me take a critical token just so I remember who that is. Alright, next up we have the range of, or I have the pilot skill of 6.
I think you're shooting through an asteroid, and he's shooting through an asteroid too.
Well, no he's not. Not on this one. But the question is, who do I want to attack?
He has the most.
How much agility does Wedge have?
3, 2.
2. Okay, what's your astromech do?
It only...
okay. For 1 and 2 maneuver. Okay, I see what you're saying. And your Y-Wing has R2-D2, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's either I roll... Alright, well...
Each has 3, so...
Alright, I'll attack the X-Wing anyway with this guy. I'll be shooting through an asteroid, but whatever. So you get 4 defense die. 1 for the asteroid, 1 for being at range 3. I get 3 attack die. Let me roll mine first before you do anything.
Let's see how much you do.
Alright, I get 1 hit.
I only need 1.
You got all blanks. So
that is...
That's so you lose 1 shield for that. Next up, we have the pilot skill of 3. Am I in range of anybody? No.
No.
Alright. Next up, the Alpha Squadron pilot. I will attack Wedge Antilles.
Again.
Range 3, you get 3 defense die.
Then you get 3
because I'm not shooting through. So let me roll mine first.
That was unlucky.
Alright, 1 hit, 1 critical. You've got 2 evades. So the attack misses. And, well, that will conclude the combat phase for this round. Okay, movement phase, starting with this guy, the 1, 2 slight turn. And for my action, I will take a focus. Next up, we have the Avenger Squadron pilot, 2 straight ahead. Comes out the other side. go. And for him, I will take a focus. Who had... Okay, the Alpha did. There we go. Finally, this guy is going to make a hard turn at 1. Alright, he's going to end up running into his friendly ship here, so he's not going to be able to take an action. Alright, so that concludes that. You get to take your turns.
Flying that way.
Alright, so 1 slight turn this way.
That way. Now, you can attack.
And for your action?
Focus.
Focus. And your X-Wing?
Straight 1.
Straight 1. And for your action?
Wait, no. This is that way.
What was it? That way? Okay.
Yeah, so I can attack you.
Okay. And what for your action? What do you want to do?
Ability. What is? You can only go focus.
Focus.
If you have one.
All right. So that concludes movement. We'll move on to combat next. Okay, combat. Let's see here. We start with the X-Wing. He's got...
No, I'll attack him.
Which one? The Alpha Squadron pilot?
It's at range 1.
Range 1. So you get 4 attack... How many attacks? Oh, you get 4 attack dice.
You only get 2.
Well, because of my reduced... my critical hit.
That's why in the first place.
Yep. So you got 4 attack die, 4 hits. I'm dead no matter what. I got an evade.
You're dead.
So my Alpha Squadron pilot goes bye-bye. Alright, so that's 1.
Attack him next.
Which with who?
Is
The Y-Wing. You're at range 1 or 2?
2.
Who are you attacking? Okay.
2.
So, alright, so you get
Spend
how many
focus.
attack dice? You have to
3.
spend focus. 3 attack dice.
You get 3 defense die.
I get 3 defense die?
Yeah.
Yes, because my agility is 3. Okay.
Oh yeah, he also lost the 1. For the agility.
You've got 2 criticals and a regular hit. My God. I've got an evade and a an evade and 2 focus. So I'm gonna go ahead and...
I think he had a blank.
Did I? Well, I mean, all right. Well, let's go ahead and re-roll. Apparently, there was...
An error.
I didn't see it. All right, there. Evade, focus. So I'll turn that into an evade. I get 1 hit. It's a face-up damage card. After executing a red maneuver, roll 1 attack die. On a hit result, suffer 1 damage. So I take 1 damage there. All right, now I get to shoot back with mine. I start with the 6.
Both at range 2.
Yeah, both are at range 2, but this guy is not in
range.
So I have to attack the Y-Wing. So range 2.
I'm at range 1. I only have
1 defense die. So let me roll mine first before you do anything. I got 3 hits, 1 evade. So you take 2 damage, 2 shields. All right. And I'm going to attack now with my Avengers.
He can attack wedge Achilles.
Yes, I am. It's a 2. It's range 2.
2 defense die.
2 defense die?
Yeah.
Alright. I've got 2 criticals and a hit. 2 evade, so you take 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 shield.
Alright, so you're down to no shields on that.
3 hull.
Alright, so that concludes combat. We'll move on now to planning or the movement phase again. Okay, movement phase, starting with the Avenger Squadron pilot. 2 slight turn.
Might hit.
Alright. And for his action, I will do a focus. For this guy, he's gonna do 2 straight ahead. And where's the 2? There we go.
How are you trying to hide behind Ashwood?
And for his action, I will also take a focus. And for your X-Wing, oh no, your Y-Wing's first. 1 straight.
That's a green maneuver. So I get an.
You get a shield token because of your R2-D2 ability.
Focus.
All right.
Focus.
And focus. And your X-Wing does what?
4.
4K turn?
But no action.
Alright, so that is a stressful maneuver. You get a stress token. No action. Alright, so now we'll move on to the combat phase. Okay, combat phase starting with the X-Wing.
The only thing I can attack is him.
The Royal Guard pilot.
1.
Range 1, so you get 4 attack dice. I'm so dead. I get 3 defense die. You got 2 hits, 2 blank. I've got an evade and 2 focus. I will go ahead and spend my focus token to turn these into evades, and that negates any damage there. The Y-Wing goes next. You can attack either one with the blaster turret.
I know, I'm trying to see.
The range doesn't matter. There is no bonus when it comes.
No, I was making see maybe I can use his ability. I can't because it only goes 2 to 3.
Okay, so who are you attacking? Okay, range 1. All right. So you're three attack dice.
You get 3. But I do have a focus.
2 hits.
Darn it! I need that ability.
3 blanks. All right.
You're dead.
So I take 2 hits on my Avenger squadron. So he's dead.
You only have the Royal Guard.
I know. Now I have to attack with my
Range 1.
Range 1 on the Y-Wing, so I get 4 attack die.
I get 1. I'm screwed.
No, you're not. You've still got shields. Alright, hold on. Let me...
But criticals.
Alright, I've got 1 critical, 1 evade, so you're good there. Alright, so now we'll move on to the planning phase. Okay, movement. I have a 2 slight turn with this guy. That is going to put me here. And for my action, I will take a focus. Your Y-Wing gets to go next. What do you got with that?
1 straight.
1 straight. So you end up hitting me.
But, huh? Maybe.
No, maybe. Oh, no, maybe
Nope.
not. Alright. So there's that. And for your action?
Focus.
Focus, okay. And your X-Wing, what are you going to do with him?
2 hard bank.
2 hard bank. That is a white maneuver, however, your astromech droid turns all 1 and 2 maneuvers into green maneuvers. So you remove the stress token, and you get a focus, or whatever action you want to take. Target lock, focus. You're at range 1.
I'm making sure that I'm actually in range.
You are in range. Stop.
Yeah, I'm in range.
Yeah, you trust me, you are. So what action do you want to take?
Focus.
Focus. Alright. Alright, so combat. I'm not even going to bother turning the camera off at this point. So you're going to attack me with Wedge Antilles. Not only do I lose an agility because of his ability, you get 4 attack dice.
But is it? No.
I don't have any special abilities. 1 hit, 1 focus. So you're going to spend your...
Wait, hold on. Let's see. No. Making sure.
So 2 hits, 2 blanks. So I take 2 damage on that. Alright, so I've got 1 hit left. Your Y-Wing gets to shoot next.
Blaster.
Blaster. You get 3 attack dice.
You get
3 defense die.
Jeez.
A hit, 2 hits and a critical hit. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, so 2 evade and 3 hits. I get a face down. Trust me, it's a face down.
Try it up one.
No.
No, try the up one. No,
Really? You're trying to drive the nail. This card counts as 2 damage.
Overkill.
Yeah, a little. Okay, so yeah, that concludes our game. Short and sweet. Good game. Good job. And there you have it. Probably the quickest battle of all time. My TIE Interceptors got ripped apart. They honestly had no chance. So yeah, well played, sir. You can check out my review of the base game at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the links in the below description. That'll take you there as well. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.